meme stocks, Reddit users, Wall Street bets. Like the retail investor is breaking the stereotype. We're not dumb, foolish people. Like we have ideas and often right. And shoot, I think for the first time, retail investors beat the institutions, in finding Bitcoin right now. I know I just kind of rambled and went on and answered more than what you just asked, Jack, but
No, but it's good. Feels like it. Feels like it's like the whole mid rabbit hole stuff. Like when you're flying down it and you're learning, and you're picking more up, and you're getting more conviction. It just sounds like you just you front loaded the conviction.
I don't know if for me, and I'm just hoping others can just decide for themselves, but like for me, it was like if Bitcoin was the one, because like when I ask somebody, I'm like, man, if you had $1 million, where would you put it right now? And it depended on who you were talking to, but maybe an advisor would be like, well, it depends on, their current situation. We'd like to say diversified. I'm like, okay, no. I'm saying, what asset class right now do you trust? And if Bitcoin was the one asset that I was trying to accumulate the most of right now, and I believe that is also true for many other people. And every time I looked at my cash balance, I try to divest. Like, why would I not get paid in the asset that is becoming increasingly more scarce while demand is also increasing? And that's a huge component in the way I'm thinking and analyzing opportunities. Because right now, I just think, where do we go from here? Like the boomers are retiring, and pension funds are reliant on stimulus injection, and you can't let rates rise. Yield curve control is going to be in effect. They're going to continue to buy long dated securities and bonds, and just adding more fuel to the already issue, right? It's like, I don't know. I think we're just like caught up in this inflection point. And that's why I said earlier, I think we're in the beginning, like in the next decade, we're going to see rapid change. Whether that's just crypto, like Bitcoin, obviously I'm Bitcoin bull, but just the whole DeFi space, like there's a change happening right now. And if you can't see it, like, man, I got to ask you why. And if you said you haven't spent more than an hour researching, it means nothing to me.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, I'm not in on the whole DeFi thing. I don't think Strike's launching a DeFi platform, but I'm with you on the whole Bitcoin thing. But it's impressive the conviction just to go like, I get it. Now I'm going 100%. That leap is huge, man.
I've saved, to at least buy me some time, my burn rate. I see that picture and where I'm at with that model in the worst case scenario, and I'm okay with volatility. I'm fine with that. If I have a big dip and the thesis remains the same, I'm buying. And like, this is something that I don't have to necessarily do in the near term because I've saved, at least like a little bit of time. But like, why sell? Like, why? Like, you can leverage it, you can collateralize it, you can, like the Michael Saylor strategy, right? I mean, it's. I think you're going to see more protocols developed, credit card systems where you can just remain that LTV ratio and let it ride, and know that the interest you're paying is being exceeded by Bitcoin, and basically live a tax-free lifestyle. I mean, I haven't figured out the ins and outs of that, but I know that I have one time through my own means to figure it out on my own, but also let it develop. And I think it's developing before our eyes. And I have zero plans. That's why people are like, what's the end game? I'm like, the end game is giving my passphrase to my code to my kids and being like, hey man, you are set. You are freaking set. And I was look at me. This sounds conceited. I'm a very humble guy, but look me up and see what your father did. And I'm assuming there's gonna be a time where people think I was crazy. The fine line of brilliance and crazy, right? And so I'm cool with that though. I have an iron stomach, man, from football, man. Like after games, the same people that are glorifying you after winning the game are crushing you after a missed block or drop ball. Like I'm used to that. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not impacted in any way by people on Twitter